Hello boys and girls, welcome back to the Zoid. It's still freaky and it's ugly ass office anyways. Let's talk about movies. More specifically, let's talk about what we don't like to see in movies. See, like most of you guys, I'm also a fan of Hollywood movies. I've not been in Nigeria in a long time, so I can't remember the last time I saw a Nigerian movie, except for those ones on Netflix like Wedding Party, King of Boys, Lionheart, and maybe like a couple of other ones I can't remember right now. But today I'm mostly going to be talking about Hollywood movies because that is what I fuck with. Thank you very much. Now, I'm sure there was a point you were watching a movie and you were like, wait, what? What the fuck was that? Should that even happen? Well, those are the things we are here to address today. There are some things I see in American movies that are just fucking annoying at this point. Like, some things shouldn't be seen in American movies anymore, but they are just still there. You know, these things are usually called tropes, but yeah, we'll just call them tropes today. Okay, so here are 5 tropes that I don't like to see in American movies. But before that, let me give a quick shout out to them because honestly, they make quality stuff. Alright, Hollywood is worldwide famous. They make some of the best movies we've ever seen in our lives. So before I get to what I don't like to see in their movies, I think it's fair to mention some of the things I do like to see in their movies. Now, when I talk about things that I like to see in Hollywood movies, I'm not necessarily talking about CGI, you know, film tricks or special effects or super slow-mo. Those things are cool, but they are like in every movie, so it's filmmaking 101 as long as Hollywood is concerned. These things that I'm talking about are the peculiar stuff. Some of these things are even cliches or tropes, but instead of me to hate them as I hate these other ones, I actually tend to have a soft spot for these ones. They are kind of on the list of things that I hate, but I don't necessarily hate them because I have a soft spot for them. But they are still cliches anyways. Let's talk about it. So first of all, orange and teal. Oh my god. Orange and teal are colors, right? Teal usually looks kind of bluish. Orange is orange or sometimes looks like a golden yellow kind of color. Now, these two colors, when you combine them together to create an ambience in a scene, it creates this kind of warm and cool effect. Hollywood loves this look. Now, apparently some cinematographers and directors decided that these two gels were perfectly complementing each other, and somehow the entire Hollywood is now using this two gels. I can literally point out a scene in every Hollywood movie that I've seen where this orange and blue gel were used in a scene, most especially in the lighting. As a matter of fact, it's such a cliche look that if you use those particular two lights when lighting your own movie, you can get your movie to look almost like, you can get that scene to look like an Hollywood scene. It's almost a signature for Hollywood at this point for them to use that blue and orange look, and they create that harmonious look. You know, it gets to make things pop. There is a way it pops. You see it everywhere. You see it in their movies, you see it in their posters, you see it in their photo shoots. It's just the Hollywood look. Anytime that look comes on, I'm always like, there it goes. I love this combination a lot. It looks cool every time I see it, although I must admit it gets tedious sometimes because they just throw that orange and blue look everywhere into the movie and they abuse the hell out of it. Sometimes it doesn't even make sense. But then some movies also nail the essence of that look perfectly. Like this beautiful shot from Creed 2. It was so appropriate for the scene to represent the point where Creed himself was and where his girlfriend was. It showed that perfect harmony of warmth and coolness. It's just an amazing effect. It's an amazing color gel. Some people even use it in just photographs as well, and it always looks good anytime somebody uses it. Shout out to them for that. I'm always excited anytime I see it in a movie. I'm always like Leonardo DiCaprio in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood when he was like, ooh. Like, that thing makes me feel like I know my shit. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, falling in water shots. Now, if you are a true movie fan like myself and you've watched a lot of movies, I can guarantee you've seen this particular shot at least 20 times. It's this shot where somebody is falling inside the water and the camera is taking that shot from, like, as if the cameraman is already inside the water and somebody just falls. it looks so, like, it's so beautiful to experience. I don't know, maybe there's always something about that shot. Maybe it's the silhouette it creates, maybe it's the way it creates a particular type of turbulence in the water once the person lands, and everything just goes wow. It's just amazing. Like, every movie where somebody falls into water, or maybe somebody dies and they fall into a liquid matter or something, they always use that shot every time. Like, they don't get tired of it. Neither do I, honestly. For real though, there's not really much to be said about this shot, but next time you see it in a movie, I just want you to remember who put you on, okay? It's freaky that put you on. Number 3, Hans Zimmer. Now, if you are a movie fan and you don't know this guy's name, punch yourself in the face. This guy is so good at what he does, and is so much needed in Hollywood that he should be a meme at this point. Like, this man is literally the sound of Hollywood. The way Hollywood movies sound, the musical scores, the music used in movies, the instrumentals, 80% of the sound of Hollywood owes their quality to Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer is in like every movie. In fact, I'm so sure of this man's quality and involvement in everything Hollywood. I can challenge you to name your top 10 best movies, and I can guarantee that Hans Zimmer made the musical score for about at least half of them. That's how sure I am about this man. The industry wouldn't be the same without that man. It would definitely not sound the same without that man. So yeah, this one is for Hans Zimmer. You deserve more respect and more recognition than you get. Respect if you are seeing this. Freaky to say Hans Zimmer go see your video. Alright, so now that the cliches that I like are out of the way, right? That's everything. Let's judge the shit out of these people. Here are 5 cliches that I don't like to see in Hollywood movies. Number 1, kissing in the middle of a battle. This has always driven me crazy ever since the first time I saw it. I saw this thing the first time when I was a kid. How is this still acceptable in 2020? They still did it in Aquaman in 2019, for crying out loud. How are they still doing this? Don't get me wrong, okay? I love dramatic stuff as well, but some cases, common sense just has to prevail over the thirst for dramatic stuff. Like, why are you kissing in the middle of a battle, for crying out loud? There's people dying left and right. There's arrows flying everywhere. There's death, blood, and dirt around you. There are dangerous weapons being utilized by dangerous people all around you. Why is that the moment you decided to kiss? Seriously? How is this even romantic? Look, it's 2020, man. I don't want to see this ever again. Like, it's as cringy as it was back then, and it's still cringy as hell now. Number 2, awful shooting in car chases. So have you ever seen this bullshit before, right? There's a car chase, right? And the person inside the car at the back is shooting at the car at the front, and at some point the car at the back blows off the glass of the car at the front. Like, it blows off that glass at the back, blows it completely off, which then exposes everybody inside the car at the front. Like, you can literally see them now and shoot at them. But for some reason, this guy that just blew off this glass has now decided to shoot at everything else in the surrounding except for those people inside that car. You just blew off their glass. They are exposed to you now. They are sitting ducks and easy targets, and somehow you choose to ignore everybody else because now all of a sudden you can't shoot anymore. You can't shoot straight anymore. Like, dude, that glass was the only thing protecting those guys from you. Now that you've removed the glass, where are your bullets? Why are you shooting at everything else except for them, for crying out loud? Take a look at this abomination from Charlie's Angels and The Matrix 2. So yeah, I'll admit one of the guys from Charlie's Angels died, right? He got shot in the neck and whatever. But that guy in the car behind was shooting a friggin' machine gun, firing like 2 million bullets per minute. That gun was strong enough to bring down a plane. And for some reason, this guy could only shoot one person in the car, despite the fact that there was a chick poking out half of her body from the top of the car. Come on! No! No! Guys, if you know you cannot pull off a car chase scene without this ridiculous target practice, can you just change to something else? Creativity is still allowed. Some of these filmmakers need to take physics classes or go and watch Mythbusters or some shit, because this is ridiculous. Number 3, finish your damn food. Right, so I come from a household where food wasting is not allowed, okay? So this is kind of personal to me. Now, I understand it might be difficult for movies to show us the entire process of a family eating their breakfast. Like, that might be boring to watch. Not like Breaking Bad didn't try their best anyways.
Crap.
Too bad. Eat it.
This smells like Band-Aids.
Eat it.
But what's the point of wasting so much food though? I can't count the amount of times that I've seen a family set out a table full of food and then a character just can't even sit down to eat or something. Like a whole feast has literally been set on the table and you just choose to take only one apple. Like, gotta go. What? No. Like, come on, at least eat a sandwich or something, bro. It took a lot of effort to make this food and you're just gonna leave. It's even more insane when you see like a character that is a police officer or a doctor or something. They are eating, maybe they are eating like a burger or something, and they receive a call and they are just like, okay, I'll be right there. Bro, why did you toss that food? Like, can't you eat that food as you are going to wherever it is that you're going? Why did you have to throw away the food? Does that make you go faster? Does that make the incident you are going to meet any more pleasant? Fuck no! It doesn't! You are wrong! Why are you wasting food? Is that how you throw your food away every time you receive an important call? What law of phone call making dictates that you throw away your food after receiving an important call? Because I don't get it. Just imagine if you were the one that cooked all this wonderful stuff and the kids decided to run to school without even taking anything out. Like, you people should better feed your bellies. No, for real, if it were me, I would tell that child, you better sit your narrow ass down and eat your food. School can wait. Don't play with me. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's an American thing. I don't know. But you people need to just chill with your unnecessary food disposal, man. Stop wasting so much food. There are people starving in Brooklyn. Number 4, unrealistic orgasms. Oh my Jesus Christ. Hollywood, the way Hollywood treats sex, you can tell some of these directors are actually virgins. Have you ever watched a sex scene in a movie, most likely in this rom-coms, this romantic comedies, right? And after having sex, the two partners just fall on the bed at the same time, like, what is this? Choreography? What sexual position were you guys in that you both came simultaneously and fell backward on the bed at the same time, facing upward? There is no sex style that makes that physically possible. Any adult that has had sex at least 2 times knows that once you orgasm, we roll off, bro. We roll off. We don't fall backward as if we are bungee jumping, okay? Either she rolls off me or I roll off her, or if we are both too tired, we could stay there for like a couple of minutes and just, regain your strength and then roll off. What is this? Where do you have the energy to jump backward like that just after having sex? Like, what the fuck? This is coitus we are talking about. This is sexual accuracy we are talking about. The point of this exercise is to use up all your energy, okay? You don't need film tricks to pull this off. Come on, man. You guys need to, please, do better, okay? Do better. Number 5. Overpowered villain can't get a kill right. Alright, so you know this part of the movie, right? This part where they introduce the bad guy. Like, they introduce him in a way that showcases how dangerous, how deadly he is. They even give you like a practical of what he's capable of by showing him killing a couple of irrelevant people in the most badass way. It's very popular with these Terminator movies or horror movies. They introduce the bad guy, like making him do some crazy shit. Now, you would think this guy will kill every single person that comes across his path in this same manner, but he doesn't keep the energy for everybody. As a matter of fact, the time he runs into a main character, what does he do? It's shoving time. You have these amazing powers and you had the energy to kill off, I don't know, Craig, that was a mechanic or something that was not important to the movie, but now that you come in contact with the main character, you decide to shove the person really hard, or you decide to just push them across the room. Like, why are you doing that? Didn't you just kill multiple people with one just like that? So why are you throwing this one? What is that? What makes this one special? Why is it being thrown instead? Why not kill him the same way you just killed this guy? This inconsistency is unforgivable, okay? It's even worse when they don't just push the good guy away. They now decide to push something on top of the good guy, and they don't bother checking whether this good guy is actually dead or unconscious or something. They just do some nonsense and they walk out. What? This reminds me of that part in X-Men Apocalypse. They introduced Apocalypse by making him show up to Egypt. He just did this and 3 heads fell. And guess what? Apocalypse never used this power anymore in the movie. That was the one and only time he used it. Like, it was like a one-time deal or something. He just used it that once and he never used it again.
Bruh.
Come on, man. I seriously had so much belief in Apocalypse to be a good bad guy, like an exceptional bad guy. This man decapitated 3 people with magical sand. I was like, yo, this nigga is not here to play with anybody, fam. And he never even did anything close to that again. I was like, why are people levitating? I need to see you cut some more heads, bro. Stop standing around and talking when the good guys are fucking your shit up. Let's see some shit. But no, Apocalypse was just, he just ended up being some lame dude. Like, I was really disappointed. And this is not just an X-Men thing anyway. I see this in so many movies. Like, the bad guy is so awesome when it comes to irrelevant people, but then the main character comes around and it's like he just forgets everything he's supposed to know how to do. Why would a Terminator shove people? Like, why are you shoved? Are you a bitch? Man, who writes these things? I think I might just stop here for now because this shit is starting to get on my nerves all over again. And then I'll pop back up in the future again when I'm not angry anymore, so we can get angry all over again. Anyways, if you like this video, let me get a thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button so you can see more of my videos, and don't forget to get that notification bell as well so you can be part of the notification gang. That way you get videos sent directly to your phone anytime I post up a new video. Thanks for watching, guys, and until I see you in the next one, freaky out.